That's to address my leaky gut. Actually not bad. There's a supplement we want to do for my Lyme that also addresses mold and metal issues. But it's no use unless I get my gut in order. I won't receive it. Also adding a potassium boost to my electrolyte. Hair is so lovely this morning. She combed it nice. Are you heating up milk for the lambs? How they doing? Good. They survived yesterday in the 8 degrees? Now they're gonna make it if they made it yesterday. I love that they're eating homegrown yogurt for breakfast. And you even got a yogurt stash. Let's see your yogurt mustache. Whee! No lie. As if the yogurt wasn't enough dairy. He's asking for milk. He wants some? Can he share with you? A little bit of milk to go with your yogurt. Cows are sustaining the kids. Cows are sustaining the lambs. The cows. The centerpiece of our homestead. Oh, no. No. Hey. Look, this was before I came out here. Hey, stop. Just keep them away. And these were in the nest box like this. Lily, we got to get the eggs in the evening now. Getting the eggs in the afternoon will help from them freezing. Okay, smash them. Weather problem number 2. Oh! Water is in this cap and has frozen, therefore glued it shut. You know what? Let's see if our other one. I think I was smart enough with our other one to leave the lid off. We'll have to open that this afternoon. Frozen eggs. Nothing goes to waste on the homestead when you got a couple of pigs. I ruined myself letting my hands get wet. I'm totally useless. We gotta get in.
2 hours later.
Wrong.
Track's frozen.
Oh no.
There's so much mud in there that was wet. They're just stuck in the mud, so I'm trying to get it out.
You wanna wait till this afternoon when it falls out? Probably just better to wait. You don't have that much time before lunch. It won't roll. What is this, a horse party? Joyful.
Hi.
You ridden this one yet?
No, he's too small for me to ride. Rocket and Wyatt. I finally learned all
Wyatt. I don't think Wyatt's been here before, has he?
Oh, yeah. He went here like he's come here like twice.
Are you gonna ride this one? What are you gonna do with a shot, Blaze? Just gonna test you for Coggins.
That's okay.
Good. Good. What is the Coggins test for, Leslie?
It is for checking for a disease. That's what I was asking her. If it's called swamp fever, is that the common name? But essentially, it's a prevalent disease that, you know, we're trying to keep down, I guess. In this region, it's fairly common. So what they do is every year they screen every horse that's going to be, I mean, technically, if you keep your horse home, you don't have to, but if you're going to move your horse around at all, it's transferred by mosquitoes, right? Yep. So, you know, if you're going to go to a horse show, at the gate, they'll check your Coggins. And it's just a piece of paper with the pictures and saying you're negative, and it's a once a year.
Blaze is getting admitted. We're looking at his teeth.
So here I'm looking for that side-to-side motion, and usually if it's a nice flat grinding surface like it should be, I should be able to get good range of motion. On him, you can see I can't push. I'm trying to push the top to his left, and it's not going very far. I get a little bit better mobility coming this way. It's okay. He's being really tolerant of me. They're really not bad.
He's being really tolerant or intolerant?
No, very tolerant. I mean, he's like fussing with it because he's like, I don't know what you're doing. But once I get my finger in there, he's being a real good boy about it.
So they're okay. Excited. We got the block layer here to lay the block. Block goes right there. Block. So the framer can then frame, so then the electrician can then do his thing. Just got some work done. Had a visit from Brianna. Let's check out this block job. He was only here a few hours. It's looking like we might get done in time for insulation. The name of the game is keeping everybody moving while those inside working on this workshop. Teaching you guys how to set up your best homestead ever. Talked about fruit trees. All right, editor, roll a 2-minute timer. This is 2-minute teaching. Let's try it, new segment. Here we go, fruit tree. It's lucky this works in the front yard. Not a good idea to have an orchard in the front yard. Why? Well, Orchard, you only visit a handful, maybe 2 handfuls at a time. Don't put the orchard in the front yard. Put something like raised bed, kitchen garden beds, or chickens, things you visit a lot. I got away with this fruit tree because you are standing south, southern sun out here. What else are we gonna plant here? This is a nice shady tree. Nice little feature. It does give off a lot of fruit in the fall. We'll be visiting a lot in the fall. It just looks good. It's out of the way. What about other excuses for planting this tree here? I kind of got lucky because I wasn't really thinking quite straight when I planted there. That's actually not a bad placement for a fruit tree in the yard. You know what they say the best time to plant a tree is? 20 years ago. Next best time? Now. That's pretty wise, isn't it? Not necessarily. I don't agree with it 100%. Here's the reason. Trees are permanent. So I'm big time on impermanency at first, and then if it's been there 3 years, then make it permanent. Fencing, for example. If you've had a fence in one spot for 3 years and you haven't had to move it because that wasn't quite right, then you could probably put in a permanent fence. I'm all about failing a lot, failing small, and then when finding some success, leaning into that. I fell under pressure. I was trying to do the cool thing and plant an orchard back when I started, and I planted it right in here. 2 problems unbeknownst to me right in here. Problem number 1, it's kind of soggy here. We don't have a whole lot of drainage here. Fruit trees do not like that. Problem number 2, we are in the frost pocket. Planted other trees, but these are not fruit trees. These are locusts, and way down there, maple, because they're frost tolerant. We talk all about all that in this workshop and booklet that's coming out. We talk about this, considering the sun and where it is. Oh, I don't know where we are on time. I hope we're doing it. I hope we're doing it. I had to walk way up here to get above the frost line. 50 feet vertical from the creek. Ah, cute little arch. As you saw the other day, my centerpiece is the dairy cow. The beef fruit is only secondary. Why don't I plant the fruit trees sporadically, savanna, silvopasture style, just sporadic and about. And they are shades, they are fly traps for the animals, they are rubs. If we get fruit, it's a bonus, it's a byproduct. Definitely don't plant those fruit trees in the front yard, maybe 1 or 2. Don't be jonesing to plant the tree, don't fall under that pressure because it's permanent. Slow down and make sure you know. Guys, I've been homesteading 15 years and I'm finally confident of where trees are gonna go. Problem is, see, if you plant trees and it's in the wrong spot, it's easy to chop them down physically, chainsaw. Get emotionally attached, and there's just something that feels sinful about cutting down a tree. Just be real careful with it. Take a deep breath, slow down, release some of the pressure. More than likely, focus on some other things first. Get some experience down, observe the land, then plant your trees. You riding bareback?
Yeah.
To go where you want him to go? Mainly. What'd you learn in your lesson today?
To keep Peaches with his head forwards and to not turn as hard.
Ah, nice. Dinner. Lamb from the land. How is it? It's the loin.
It's delicious.